Hello, everyone, and welcome to the China Admissions Chinese Universities Online Open Day. Thank you all for joining us. Today, we're going to be having 6 wonderful universities joining us today as well, presenting their individual universities. So we're going to get started with our Open Day. So with the very good news that we have all recently received about the quarantine being over in China and with the Chinese borders opening, so people who are applying for degrees degree programs will be able to get their student visa to go to China. So this is all very good news. And we're going to take a look at what are some of the reasons why people do go and study in China. So myself and Nadia, who is also here, have studied in China before. And for a lot of people, it's because of the scenery or it's because of the food. So when it comes to the scenery, China has got some of the most beautiful scenery that you can find in the world. The country is so big and each province has its own beautiful nature, and it's very different. It's like different countries all together. So whether you're traveling in the south where it's very warm and tropical, and in the mountains where they based Avatar, the first Avatar movie on, or whether you're in the north in Harbin where it's snowing and they create the ice city, it's very beautiful, and it's definitely it's a traveler's dream. And when it comes to the food, because China is also so big, there are 8 major cuisines and many other smaller cuisines, but the bigger cuisines, the 8 ones, are recognized, and they're very different from each other. So whether you like spicy food, you can have the Hunan or the Sichuan spicy food, or if you like sweeter food, Shanghai food is perfect for you. If you like some more less strong food, then the dim sum in the Guangzhou province will definitely be up your alley. So there's definitely so many reasons why people want to study in China. So let's take a look at our agenda for today. So after this, we're going to have Tongji University presenting their MBBS program. After that, we have the Beijing Film Academy. Then we have Zhejiang University of Science and Technology. After that, we have Dalian Newsoft University of Technology. Then we have the University of Nottingham, Ningbo, China. Then we have the Beijing Language and Culture University's Online Education College. And then after that, we'll be having our closing. So first up, we have Tongji University presenting their MBBS program.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Hello, hi, Crystal.
Hello, I'm sorry, I'm my phone.
No problem.
Okay, so can I start now?
Yes, you can start. Thank you so much for being here.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is Crystal from International and Education Office, School of Medicine, and Tongji University. Oh, let me share my PPT at first. Okay. First of all, today I will give all of you a brief introduction of our school and the MBBS program, including the admission requirement, scholarship, and other information. Then I will invite our MBBS leader, Mr. Lee, to introduce some important information about the courses. Okay, then let me start. There are 4 contents in today's presentation. The first one, brief introduction of our school. The second one, MBBS program overview. And the third is the admission requirement. The last one is scholarship and accommodation. Okay, this is our history of the Tongji University. Our history can be traced back to 1907 when the Dutch medical.
Hi, Crystal. Sorry for interrupting, but the screen is not moving. So we can only see the first page, the MBBS page of the PPT.
Okay, sorry. Okay, please wait me.
No problem. There, perfect.
I'm sorry, I have to change it.
Okay.
Is it okay now?
Okay, try moving the slides.
Okay. Does it work?
Can you maybe make it enlarge the screen? So show the full PPT.
I'm showing the full PPT. I'm sorry, please wait.
Okay.
Let me change again. Okay. I think it's okay now, right? No?
No, I'm sorry, the screen is not moving.
It's strange. Can you see the screen now? No.
I can see the screen, but it's only the I can see
the first page.
Yeah, I can see the first page,
Oh, why?
but the slides are not moving.
Okay, please wait me for 1 minute, maybe. Let me try again. Okay, can you see the movie? Oh, can you see my presentation?
Yes. Yes, okay. If you move it like that, it's fine.
Then
Okay.
let me keep in that page. Okay, let me continue. And this is about our history of the Tongji University. And the Tongji University founded when the Dutch medical school was founded by a German doctor in Shanghai. And in 1917, the school was handed over to the Chinese and renamed Tongji Private School of Medicine and Engineering. In 1923, it was formally established as Tongji University and became a national university in 1927. Since China began to carry out reformation and opening in 1978, its development has embarked to a new stage. In 2002, it was listed in Project 985 and in charge of the administration of the Shanghai College of Aviation Industry in 2003. And our school has 4 campuses. However, I think you all know, because of the school's decision, now our medical school is in the process of moving from Siping campus to West campus. According to the needs of development of medical disciplines, the university has increased investment in our new campus, renovation of the relevant buildings, dormitories, and some other things. Last year, the first batch of students moved in, and our administrative staff of the medical school have all moved to the West campus of Shanghai. Up to now, the classrooms, teaching laboratories, dormitories, and sport fields have been renovated. As for teaching resources, we not only have an excellent team of teachers, professors, but also have abundant medical support, such as affiliated hospitals. We have 10 affiliated hospitals and 4 more affiliated hospitals to be planned, 17 teaching hospitals, and practice spaces in total. During the last 2 years of the MBBS students' study, the school will arrange internship for the students in our affiliated hospitals. Up to now, we have 6 innovative research centers, and each clinical center is designed to further improve the quality of talent development and strengthen the scientific research workforce. And this next, this is about our rankings. Number 14 in the 2022 Shanghai rankings among China University Medical Power Rankings. This is our QS ranking. In 2022, Tongji University was ranked in the top 1 of ESI for the first time in clinical medicine, and 5 medical related disciplines were ranked in the top 1% of ESI. Our school also has exchanges with many other famous schools in the world. The medicine school has cooperation with more than 40 universities, bringing more than 200 experts every year. We also have some students exchange program and joint MD, PhD programs and double doctor degree programs. Next part is about MBBS program overview. Our MBBS program is open to international students intending to pursue the science and the practice of medicine. And the program is taught in English and follows the principle of consolidating academic knowledge. And this is our courses about the 4-6-year study. And I think the details Dr. Lee will introduce later. In the teaching, we use PBL method, problem-based learning. And this is an example of the PBL cases. There are so many universities we have exchange opportunities to provide to the MBBS students. Also, we have some social activities. And well, you know, the China is open now, so I think the offline social activities will reopen. And the next part, I think about the most is the admission requirement and the scholarship. Of course, our students should be between 18 to 25 years old, high school graduate or above, non-Chinese citizens with non-criminal record, in good health, and with a good command of English. I think we go to our website to check the details of the recruitment plan. This is our application schedule. Our online application is opening now. So if you are interested in our program, please apply as soon as possible. And the last part is about scholarship and accommodation. about the scholarship, we have two types of scholarship. The first one is early bird scholarship. If you can meet the following requirements, you could get 10% of 1 year tuitions. And about this scholarship is available to about maybe 20% of all the students. The second type is the scholarship, and during the study, we have three kinds of the scholarship. And you can see in the screen. And the last part is about our accommodation. Now the situation is we provide a smaller number of dormitories in Siping campus and the Jiading campus. However, due to the high demand, we cannot guarantee on-campus accommodation for every students. We have an online room selection system, and the students are required to apply online. It's based on first come, first service. And you can find our dormitory type in our website. Okay, thank you. That's my very brief introduction. And next, I want to ask Mr. Lee to do some introduction about our courses.
Thank you, Crystal.
Okay.
I'm glad to give you guys some introductions about the MBBS program. I will share the screen first. Okay, display. Okay, yeah. It's in full. It's okay. I'm not sure it's a full screen.
Yes, it's okay.
Shown. Okay, thank you. I know some guys has already asked if it's possible to speak slowly, so I will speak slowly, and so our students or our candidates can be able to follow up my introduction. Okay, and this is Lee, and from the Deputy Directors of our MBBS program, the TUSM, Tongji University School of Medicine. Okay, as Miss Crystal already give you guys the introductions about the campus, and because of the medical school or the medical development, they need very huge space and to set so many buildings for the science research and for the clinical skill trainings for the other living space or the social activities space for the medical students. So our medical school moved from the Siping campus. This campus is not so big, and to the Huxi campus and the west campus of Tongji University. And we now call it the medical center. So our Tongji University School of Medicine will occupy a totally campus to develop our medical field or science research and all the clinical. Or also we have a small hospital in front of this campus. So if you guys to go to have opportunity to visit our medical center, at the gate of the campus, you will see a hospital there. So it's very good for our students to, if you want to join us, very good for you to develop your fundamental basic medical knowledge and also the clinical skill training. And also you can see this is the real pictures, and in the middles of the bottoms of the slides, and this is our teaching buildings. And this picture inside, you will see that we have very good facilities for the students to study medical knowledge and to have some medical science research experiments also. And this is the history. We have a very long history, and I want to introduce it again because Miss Crystal has already talked about that. And also why you guys should or would choose Tongji University School of Medicine or the MBBS program as the basic stone of your developments in your medical career, because as you know, the agents with the recommendation status of Tongji here, you will see that as of 2018, the MBBS degree has been taught in English language at 45 universities in China. Tongji University School of Medicine has been listed our MBBS programs, one of them. Why the only 45 universities have selected by the national, we call it the education ministry, because as you know, there's so many medical university or medical school in China. There's near about 200 or 400, I don't know, because as you know, they only selected 45. That means our MBBS program is one of the top medical school in China. And also this program is also accredited by the WCAME. This is the national levels accreditation, and so our MBBS programs also in this panel. So you will have confidence to apply to get the offers from the top hospital or the top science research center. And here is the acceptance of the accreditations in the world, because it's the WFME, the Works Federals of Medical School Education. If you get the diploma or the graduate certificate from Tongji University, our MBBS program, you can go to visit or to practice or to apply the license examinations in this blue and or the deep blue or the light blue areas. You know, these areas are developing. So that means the mainstream of the works you can go. And also you can find the ID of our medical school here in the work directors of medical school. We call it the FEMA. We have the FEMA number. And also this is our MBBS program, the Bachelor of Medicine, the Bachelor of Surgery. You will see that here. We established our program in 2011. Now we have running these programs in 11 years. Maybe now it's the 12 years. So we have very good experience on running the MBBS program. And also our MBBS program will be make the accreditations from the United States. The agents is the ACGME. The ACGME have the program, the accreditations in the international is the ACGME-I. So our MBBS programs also develop 6 core competence, is the very top or the mainstream of the training or the competence for the medical students or the postgraduate medical students education. So this is the 6 core competence. I won't read it because of the time, and you can check it, and you can check the ACGME-I or the ACGME. And also our curriculums to make sure our MBBS students are qualified enough to practice in clinic or in their development for the just like the master degree or the PhD or the MD, whatever. And so we have about 3,016 teaching hours. Also we have the 96 weeks for the practice. And we also you will meet the Chinese language proficiency HSK4. And also, as Crystal mentioned, that we have a full trainings from the basic, the common sense, and the basic knowledge, and clinical knowledge, and collectorship. And also, we have the whole procedures to make the early clinical explosions, stage 1 and stage 2, and also the clinical observations, or internship. So from the basic knowledge and from the practice is the whole procedures in make the immerse in the medical education. And also you need to take the HSK certificate before you go to the clinic because of the language barriers. You need to play through this barrier to make sure you can communicate with the patients and with your tutors. And also we at the final, you make the OSCE, because the OSCE is just like the USMLE step 2, and maybe just like the UK, the plus the PLAB 2, and also the other university, the clinical skill practice examinations or tests. Also, to make sure your clinical skill in food training, we have several African hospital. They are top in Shanghai, also just like Tongji, the East, and the 10 peoples, and also some of the specific hospital are top in the national, and just like the Pulmonary Hospital, they're the #1 in China. And also we for the full exchange or to open the international side views for our medical students, we have so many exchange programs in short time, just like 3 months or 1 month exchange programs for our MBA students, and definitely for the exchange program, the students, they need to study hard enough, so they can get this opportunity. Okay, I don't waste all of your guys' time, because if you really want to join us, and you can contact us or contact our agent, and so you can get more information of our MBBS program. And also you can see that these guys, my students, they graduate and for the last year, and even because of the pandemic, they don't stop their graduation. Now some of them, they already practice in clinic. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Tongji University's MBBS presentation. Thank you so much to the teachers for joining us today. Today we'll be moving, after this, we'll be moving on to the Beijing Film Academy.
Okay. I will stop the share.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye. I hope we meet you guys at the beginning of this at the next the coming semester academic year.
Yes.
Okay, it's done.
Okay, so next up we have Emily from Beijing Film Academy.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, hold on. I just make this application smaller. I just don't know how to enlarge it. Can you?
Okay. Right now you're not sharing your screen at the moment.
Yeah, I know, because I just make this application smaller. I just don't know how to enlarge it.
Okay.
There are only 4 buttons here, and I don't see any one which can make it large as before. Do you know which button should I? Oh, okay, got it.
Perfect.
Can you see my presentation?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, great. Hello, everyone. This is Emily from Beijing Film Academy. I'm the manager of international program. Okay, so let me do a short introduction about Beijing Film Academy first. So BFA is the largest film academy in Asia. Through 73 years development, it has built up a multidisciplinary and multi-level cultivation system that embraces the entire spectrum of filmmaking, including production, teaching, creation, and research for training advanced film talents. The famous Chinese directors such as Zhang Yimou, Chen Kaige, Tian Zhuangzhuang, Jia Zhangke, and Gu Changwei all graduated from BFA, the cradle of Chinese film producers. Okay, so cinematography department, since our program is belong to Department of Cinematography. So I'm gonna make a short introduction of our department first. So our department was set up along with its establishment of Beijing Film Academy in 1950. For more than 70 years, with the teachers' efforts of several generations, the department has educated a large number of film and television art and technical talents. And most graduates have become outstanding persons in Chinese film and television industry. Many of their work have not only made big impact on the domestic audience, but also enjoyed an international fame for Chinese film and become an excellent vehicle in communicating Chinese culture. Okay. The educational expertise. The educational expertise of cinematography department does not lie only in teaching special techniques and skills of cinematography, but also very much in cultivating good taste of the students in art creations and appreciations. So in our practical training, we act not only upon the principle of teaching, which is based on its combination of film and television technology with art series, but also pay more attention to shaping of students' professional qualifications and explorations of their artistic imaginations. Okay, about faculty. Among the teachers in cinematography, there are not only famous scholars who are provided with well-said and invited teaching series, as well as remarkable academic achievements, but also well-known professors who possesses rich theoretical and practical experiences with works that have produced a big impact on the public. The department has a teaching faculty that is reasonably made of different age groups with various knowledge structure and capabilities. With the advantages of the higher level faculty teachers, both in theory and practice, the department has adopted a whole set of effective teaching methods over the years. Okay, so let's talk about the international program. In 2013, the cinematography department took the initiative to start the Academy's first ever international program. This is also the first undergraduate program taught in English among all art universities in China. From 2013, we share the same resources, facilities, and equipment that the cinematography department uses to develop international program. Until now, we have admitted 94 students from 30 countries, 6 continents in total, and students from Belt and Road Initiative countries are selected almost every year. Okay, so ranked as top film school in China, Beijing Film Academy's Film Production International Program is a 4-year English teaching program, as I mentioned before, and it offers all kinds of professional courses, including directing, cinematography, post-production, producing, and so on. We are committed to cultivate talents to master the whole workflow of filmmaking. In addition to gain professional knowledges, students will also have opportunity to learn valuable skills from masters in the industry, and they will meet interesting people, develop themselves, and creative connections, which will bring them endless opportunities in the future. With the rapid growth of China film industry, we believe it will be a perfect platform for students to start off their career in film industry. And about our vision, the first one is high standards. Our educational standard is of the highest quality, and we strive towards excellence for our students. We provide a safe learning environment with top-of-the-line facilities and equipment. Secondly, diversity. This is a foundational core of our program, since our students come from all over the world. We believe in treating all students with fairness, no matter your country of origin, religion, age, or gender. We also promote acceptance of ideas from all cultures and don't believe in only having one way of thinking. And third one is collaboration. Because we have a small community, our faculty and students are one extended family who are all working towards the same goal of being committed to appreciating and respecting each other and encouraging each other to do our best. Okay, next one about our course structure. The course structure continues the tradition of cinematography department with practical teaching as the core and further strengthens students' creative practice while moderately reducing theory teaching. In order to inspire students' creative enthusiasm and sparks in our course structure, each semester has a co-creative course, which is supported by technical courses, historical courses, and theoretical courses. And here are some courses that we offer during the 4-year study. You can see visual narrative, camera, technical basics, visual art history, which is historical classes, post-production, and so on. Okay, so, okay, and here are some photos of students taking practical lessons. And about the facilities. The school is equipped with 4 professional studios that contain the latest in state-of-the-art equipment from the industry's top suppliers, such as Arri, Red, Sony, KinoFlow, Tensor, and Steadicam. Modern post-production and color grading facilities are also available in cinematography department. So you can see the studio and facility from the picture. Okay, so next, here are some events and activities that we have done. And this one, we hold a photography exhibition every year, and all photos are shot by students of the first grade. And graduation work, you can see from the photos that local students and international students, they are shooting together for their graduation work. And Cinerent Award, we hold it every year, and basically it is a ceremony for graduation students and will show their graduation work. Forum and panels, normally we invite famous directors and cinematographers and famous alumni to talk about popular topics and communicate with the students. Okay, and also we usually bring students to attend the film festivals and a joint workshop with other film schools. And from the picture, you can see events that we hold with Dutch Film Academy and the Korean Film Arts Academy. And another photo that we take students overseas to attend the events held by other film schools. Okay, and back to the enrollment. If any of you have any interest to apply for our program, here is an application checklist. You just need to prepare all these materials and then send it to our email address, or you can apply it through China admission. And the date and the deadlines, the deadline for the second batch of the application is February 28th. So basically, you still have like over 1 month to apply for our program. Cool. Okay, last but not least, I want to show you a showreel, and all images are captured by our students from cinematography department. Please hold on. Okay, can you see the video?
Yes, we can.
Okay, cool.
我以前有一个好朋友，我们经常来海边放风筝。我现在很想念他。
这是我仅有的快乐。
你还走吗？
你希望我走吗？
Okay, thank you for watching, and this is all for today. Thank you very much for your time.
Hi, Emily. So we have a couple questions from some of the students.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so one student asks, do I need to have a prior degree or filmmaking knowledge to apply?
No, you don't need to. You only need to have at least a high school diploma. Then we'll be fine.
Okay. And they're asking, what is the tuition fee for the Beijing Film Academy on average? They didn't see very properly.
Sorry, I didn't quite understand. Sorry, can you repeat it?
What is the tuition fee for studying at BFA?
Okay, sorry. It's 80,000 RMB per academic year, and we offer scholarship to students after each academic year according to their grade. And basically, top 30 students will be able to get a scholarship.
Okay, thank you. And then there's one last question. Are there any kind of scholarship opportunities at BFA?
Except for the scholarship I just mentioned, I think we also have like a freshman scholarship, but it really depends on the policy of Beijing government each year. Yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much, Emily.
Thank you very much.
Okay, great. Okay, so next up, we have Zhejiang University of Science and Technology.
Hey, Sophia, sorry, I think you mute yourself.
Okay, yes, thank you so much. So they're joining right now, but I just wanted to quickly add that there are a lot of questions that we're receiving about the non-degree program. So if you're applying for a non-degree program, please note that for the spring intake or the March intake, that it's going to be, right now you cannot apply for visas with that. So right now for this moment, only degree students can apply for student visas. Okay, and Zust is here. Thank you so much for joining.
Hello.
Hello, thank you for joining.
Yes, and it's my turn now, right?
Yes, it is.
And hello, everyone. This is Grace. I'm from Zhejiang University of Science and Technology, and thank you for your time, for being with us and in such a cold day. And for Zhejiang University of Science and Technology, it is a university providing bachelor and master program and located in Hangzhou or Zhejiang. So today's presentation will be divided into 3 parts. First, about Zhejiang and what about Zhejiang and Hangzhou, where our school is located. And secondly, about our school. ZEUS is the abbreviation for Zhejiang University of Science and Technology. And the third part is about the internationalization strategy of ZEUS, so that you can better understand and how much importance we have attached to the international student education. Okay, we will start with the introduction to Zhejiang and Hangzhou. Hangzhou actually is the capital city of Zhejiang province, and I know most of you must be familiar with Shanghai, right? The big metropolitan in Shanghai along the eastern coast area, and actually for Hangzhou, it is also very famous. And it is not far away from Shanghai. It takes around like only 40 minutes by train from Hangzhou to Shanghai. And actually for Hangzhou, and it is going to hold the Asian Games in the next year. And also in the year of 2016, and Hangzhou was the host place for the G20 summit. So actually, especially in recent years, we can see that the Hangzhou has been more and more international and is receiving more internationals from the international community. But what is most important is that for Zhejiang, its GDP ranked 4th in China. So we can see that besides Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, and then it comes to the Hangzhou, Zhejiang. It's very famous in China, actually. And for Hangzhou, it also has our own international airport, which is called the Xiaoheshan International Airport. And also, right at the gate of our school, we have the subway. So it means if you want to go, although school is located in the western part of Hangzhou, but if you want to go to the downtown area, all you need to take a subway, which will take around like 20 minutes. It is very convenient, actually. And Hangzhou has a very good environment for e-commerce, and Hangzhou has a lot of world top corporations and as listed in our screen. And the Alibaba, you may be familiar with this, and because this is exactly the one founded by Jack Ma, and the one who want to make doing business easy for everyone who want to do business. And so also because of Alibaba, as well as the support of the Hangzhou government. Actually, it is very convenient to live in Hangzhou. And you know what? I have not bring any cash with me for several years. I mean, maybe 4 or 5 years. I'm not used to bring cash. I haven't used cash, and all I need in Hangzhou is a mobile phone, a charged mobile phone. I can use my mobile phone to order food, to take the train, to take the train, the subway, the bus, and also we can book the appointment and we can book appointment at the hospitals also using our mobile phone, and also we can get charged and in hospital via our mobile phone as well. So that's why I say to live in Hangzhou, you will find the life so convenient, no cash at all, or even if you have poor memory, and as long as you remember to bring a mobile phone with you, everything will be worked out. Then we're going to talk about ZEUS. ZEUS was founded in the year of 1980, and it is a multidisciplinary university providing bachelor and master programs. And for engineering, science related majors, they are the features. They are the features of ZEUS. But it does not mean that we are not good at arts or others. For arts, it is also one of the key majors of ZEUS. And meanwhile, we want to cultivate international students who know professional knowledge, also who are able to apply the professional knowledge in their daily life. And to realize this goal, we have redesigned our course and have established a lot of platforms for our students to get out of the campus when they are still a student. So actually, right now, a lot of ZEUSers, ZEUSers are referred to those people who are studying at ZEUS. Many ZEUSers have been invited to provincial organizations or platforms to be part of the activity or to publish their works, etc. So you are going to find it's very interesting to get to learn not only inside the campus but also outside the campus. We have 2 campuses in total. One is the Anji campus. It is located in Huzhou, and Anji actually, and if you search Anji in the website of United Nations, you are going to find it because it is renowned for its very beautiful environment and make people mostly livable. And for Xiaoheshan campus, it is the first campus as well as the major campus. It is located in Hangzhou, and it is also the campus where I mentioned the subway is right at the gates of the campus. And also for this campus, we can see some building like a theater in background, right? This is the student and faculty activity center in the shape of a theater. In front of this center, we can see this part. This is a lake. So this is very beautiful, and you are going to see the real hills and the real lakes inside the campus. Very interesting. So for now, as ZEUS and boasts like 17 schools and faculties, we have now have 42 years of history, more than 1,700 faculty members, and we also have more than 1,100 teachers as well. And for full-time students, and including Chinese and international students, and we totally will have more than 20,000. For international students, we have like around more than 2,100 international students. So here, and actually, if you would like to study at ZEUS, you are going to find friends from the international community, from around more than 110 countries. Yes, a lot of you are going to find international students from more than 110 countries in ZEUS. And here displays the scale of international students in ZEUS, and our students is divided in there are two categories. One category falls to those who pursue degree in ZEUS. It means when they finish study, they are going to obtain a bachelor or master degree. And the second type of students refer to those who are studying at short term, like for one semester, 1 year, or etc. And for this type of students, and they are also our students, and just the study duration is not as long as those who pursue degree. And overall, we can see that except the year of 2020, when the whole world is hit by the COVID-19, and before the COVID-19 and the scale of international students, they are on a uprising scale, and not only for degree students, but also the non-degree students. Here we can actually, there is a, for the quota of international students out of the total students of ZEUS, and ZEUS rank like 24 in China. We all know that China is very big, right? China has a lot of universities. Despite all the big quantities of the university in China, ZEUS ranked 24th in terms of the ratio of international students out of the total students. So it means that the environment here, it will be more than international. And also in Zhejiang province, we rank we are always among the top 5 in Zhejiang province when it comes to the quantity of international students. And not long ago, I mentioned that we have international students coming from more than 110 source countries. And for the top 10 countries, and we can see they are from Zimbabwe, Morocco, Uzbekistan, Zambia, Ghana, Nigeria, Indonesia, etc. And this data may be a little bit old and not updated to today, because recently we have seen an increasing quantity of students in Asia, for example, Korea, Thai, etc. Now we come to what program we are going to offer. First, remember, we have bachelor and master. And for bachelor program, we have the English taught ones and the Chinese taught ones. And for master program as well, we have English taught ones and Chinese taught ones. So we will go through the English taught ones first, then we will have a look at the Chinese taught ones, okay? For the undergraduate program taught in English, in total, we have like 8 majors for the 2023 September intake, namely the International Economics and Trade, International Business, Civil Engineering, Computer Science and Technology, Big Data and Data Science, Food Science and Engineering, Robotics Engineering, Digital Media Technology. These are the English taught undergraduate programs. And for the English taught postgraduate program, we have in total 5: Civil Engineering, Chemical Engineering and Technology, Intelligent Manufacturing and Control Engineering, Applied Statistics, Advanced Manufacturing and Informatization. And for the Chinese taught ones, bachelor for undergraduate program, we have Chinese language and literature. This is the first one. And also we have the international economics and trade. And then for the Chinese taught postgraduate programs, we have the Master of Teaching Chinese to speakers of other languages. And for this, and we feature 2 practice semesters. So it means in a year, we have two semesters. And for the autumn semester, it starts in September and ends in January. Then we are going to talk the internationalization strategy of ZEUS. And for actually, there are 2 characteristics of ZEUS. One is like the practice-oriented talent and cultivating modes. The second is internationalization. So it means ZEUS has 2 distinctive features, only 2. And one of it is internationalization. And we have a lot of cooperation models as listed here, and it enables you can choose program to your series. For Sino-German platforms, and we also have 8 platforms. And why we have so many Sino-German platforms? Because actually for the cooperation between ZEUS and German, it ranks like, I think probably ranks among the top 5 in China. So if you want to study in ZEUS, it means you probably may have a chance to undertake an exchange program in German university. Here comes the part you may be most interested, the scholarships. We have different levels of scholarships. And the first one, and also the most desired one, the Chinese government scholarship. Actually, for as well as the Confucius Institute scholarship. For Silk Road scholarship, it is falls at the category of Chinese government scholarship. And whatever exactly the name of the Chinese government scholarship it is, and one thing is for sure, they are all full scholarships, covering tuition, accommodation, insurance, and a living allowance. And here is the application link, and you may take a screenshot so that you can check later. And the second type of scholarship is the Zhejiang Provincial Government Scholarship. And for this one, if you apply for a master degree and then you are awarded the Zhejiang Provincial Government Scholarship, then you will be given like 30,000 and for once. And for bachelor, it is 20. And to better support the international students, we also have scholarship for outstanding new students of ZEUS. If you are given the first prize, so it will cover 100% of your first year's tuition fee. If second, 70% of the first year's tuition. Third, 50, fourth, 30, etc. And then how to apply the scholarships? For the Chinese government scholarship, Confucius Institute scholarship, as well as Silk Road scholarship, which is full scholarship, and you can apply through this link. And for the other types, like Zhejiang Provincial Government Scholarship and the scholarship for outstanding new students of ZEUS, for this type of ZEUS, they are on the same application website as the major application website, which is this http://ies.zeus.edu.cn. Yes, it means when you apply for studying at ZEUS, on the same application portal website, you can apply for Zhejiang Provincial Government Scholarship or scholarship for outstanding new students. And we have 2 buildings for accommodation. One is the Tingsong Dormitory, and the second is Donghe Dormitory. For double room, Tingsong Dormitory charges 600 for double room, while Donghe Dormitory, it charges 400 per semester, charges 400 per month, sorry. And these are the photos of the dorm in Anji campus. if you undertake the Chinese taught programs, and you will spend your first year in Anji, so you are going to live in this environment. And for these pictures, they are in Xiaoheshan campus. So for English taught major applicants, you are going to live in Xiaoheshan campus. For Chinese taught bachelor applicants, you will spend your first year in Anji, and then the other 3 years in Xiaoheshan. We have a lot of good international students. For example, Noreen. She studies chemical engineering and technique, and now she is undertaking her doctoral degree study in Sweden. And we have also a lot of activities encouraging students to better train themselves. And for example, this is a very important competition which aims to enhance the students' ability to do entrepreneurship and innovation, etc. We have golden awards at the national level, not provincial level. And for this guy, whose name is Gaston, and we will provide a lot of guidance and will help you to try to find an internship or to find a job after graduation. And for he is the first person, he is the first international students in Hangzhou who have received the personal affair residence permit since the implementation of new policy, and in this regard in the year of 2017. Then how to apply? To put it very simple, it will be like, and if you want to apply for bachelor, you need to have the high school certificate. If you want to apply for the master, you need to have the bachelor certificate. That will be the most important. For the other certificate required, you can ask for help from China Admission, or you can check at the application link, because the system itself will guide you what kind of document you need to submit. Okay. And if you have any question, you can feel free to ask me. And you can also take a photo or screenshot of this page, because it lists all the contact of us. We will prefer emails, and because we are already having our winter vacation starting from today. So we may not be in the office, unable to pick up the phone, but email will be preferred. We will check the emails regularly. Okay, and now you can ask any question. And meanwhile, I will also to present more slides to help to have a look more pictures, just pictures.
Hi, sorry, the time is finished for your segment.
Okay.
So we will be moving on to the next universities, but any questions will be left in the Q&A box down below. But thank you very much for your presentation. It was very well informed, and I'm sure everyone really enjoyed it.
Okay, and also thank you all for your time. Bye bye. Hope to see you in
Thank you
Zoom.
so much. Okay, bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, so next up we have Dalian Newsoft University of Information. So very welcome here to the online open day. You're muted. Can you please unmute?
Sorry, I was on mute. Thanks, Saskia. Thanks, Nadia. I'm going to share my screen.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay. Is it full screen?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. So hello, everyone. Good day to you all. My name is Gao Chang. I'm from Dalian University of Information, China. And thanks to China Admissions for providing this platform. And we're really pleased to introduce our university and our brand programs for all international students here. So first of all, please allow me to start from the city, Dalian, where our university is located in. And Dalian is one of the most famous city in the northeast of China, and also known as the Northern Pearl and International Garden City. And because of its geographical advantages, and Dalian is the largest port city, financial, shipping, and logistics center in northeast China. And besides here, you can see that Dalian has many key achievements. In 2017, Dalian was rated as the new first-tier cities along with Beijing and Shanghai. And in Dalian, it's quite easy for you to travel to other cities. To Beijing and Shanghai, you only need to take 1 hour and 15 minutes flight and 2 hour, 5 minutes flight respectively. And Dalian is definitely a wonderful city that you should never left behind. And Dalian University of Information, we would say DNUI, is situated at the core area of Dalian Software Park. And Dalian Software Park is the first batch of national level high technology industrial park, and with an area of 153 square kilometers and population of 210,000. And Dalian Software Park has 5,000 plus registered enterprises and 38 plus export-oriented enterprises and 100 plus global top 500 companies such as IBM, Hewlett-Packard, Ericsson, and HP, and Dell, and Extra. And with such favorable geographical conditions, and Dalian University of Information was founded in 2000 and overseen by the Ministry of Education. And now we have more than 18,000 full-time students and around 800 staff in campus, and among more than 700 private higher education institutions in China. And DNUI ranks in the top 3. And in the 2022 World University of Real Impact ranking, DNUI has been ranked 91st place among the world's universities with real impact. And focusing on the field of IT plus healthcare technology, and DNUI has constructed 36 undergraduate programs and 40 plus provincial level government supporting programs. And in 2020, 3 of our undergraduate programs, including computer science and technology, and software engineering and digital media technology, were accredited by the Ministry of Education as the first batch of national first-class undergraduate program. And so far, DNUI has nearly 60,000 graduates, and our annual employment rate is over 95% because we're all located in the software park. So there are many employment opportunities for our students to have to do the internship and easy for them to get a job. And DNUI is a university with global vision and objectives, and we have established a cooperation with over 102 overseas partner universities in Japan, UK, Australia, Russia, South Korea, and extra. And each year we have over 400 international students come to DNUI for a long-term or short-term study. Founded in 1991, NewSoft is the founder of DNUI as the first listed software company in China. And NewSoft has always attached importance to education and talent cultivation. So 3 NewSoft University of Information and a biomedical and information engineering school located respectively in Dalian, Chengdu, Foshan, and Shenyang. And relying closely NewSoft IT enterprises resources and the advantages of Dalian information technology industry, DNUI has built close connection with the industry. You can see here, there are so many programs that are all our partner enterprises. And these are 2 photos which are quite memorable. And one is our President Xi Jinping visited NewSoft in 2013, and the other one is our Premier Li Keqiang visited DNUI in 2017. So 2 leaders are highly valued in universities' innovation and the entrepreneurship education mechanism. And to choose a university, I believe the living conditions must be an important consideration factor. So let's explore more about the life in DNUI. And for a dormitory, we have single room and also we have double room. And there are bed, wardrobe, table, TV, independent bathroom, drinking water, and extra. And the public facilities, we have the campus Wi-Fi, lounge, meeting room, kitchen each floor, football, volleyball court, and tennis court in the living zone. And in campus, we have 2 canteens. The average cost will be 10 to 20 RMB for each day. And there are some pictures of our university. You can have a look and have a general idea of what the university looks like. These are the teaching buildings. And we have also the campus garden. And also these are the public activity area, which are really cozy. And for the programs we provided for international students, we would say that we only provide programs we're good at and with high ROI to students. So nowadays, we offer degree and training programs to international students from 21 countries in the fields of computer software and data science, information and business management, intelligent and electronic engineering, digital art and design, and healthcare technology and management. And this is our undergraduate program list. And all courses are taught in Chinese. So therefore, if you would like to study undergraduate programs in DNUI, so your Chinese level need to reach HSK level 4 level. This is an entrance for you to for the Chinese undergraduate programs. When you do the enrollment, it is the one mandatory requirement. And DNUI has implemented Chinese taught degree program for 15 years. And degree students start with 1 semester of language courses to ensure their language ability reach to HSK4 level, and then they can step into the degree program study. And by the time students graduate, they are able to get HSK level 5 in Chinese language. And so far, DNUI has cultivated over 600 graduates in undergraduate degree programs in collaboration with our partner universities. And the employment rate of these graduates are 100%. And some of them choose to stay in China, working in foreign trade, and some have started their own companies. And for those who come back to their own countries, they all have good jobs in government and bank and extra. And also we have students successfully applied for a scholarship master in China. And such a good development is not only the knowledge brought them by studying their program, but also for learning Chinese has given them a great linguistic advantage. And for undergraduate program and tuition for international students is 28,000 per year, and it's 4 years duration, and we have scholarship available. For New Sub Global Talent Scholarship for Excellence, we will have 100% tuition fee waiver for the following academic year, and for potential and no limit on the number of students, and we will have 40% tuition fee waiver for the following year. And for dormitory, as I mentioned before, we have single room and double room for international students to choose, and the price is really reasonable. And there are some entry requirements, and if you are interested in, and you can reach to us and then send the materials. And now I would like to introduce our breadth programs. Besides the undergraduate degree programs, DNUI also has HSK online foundation course. So no matter for international students who would like to apply undergraduate program in China or just for interest, DNUI HSK online foundation course can help students to realize a rapid Chinese improvement from 0 basis to HSK4 level through only 26 weeks of learning. And comparing with other Chinese language training program, and this program has distinctive advantages. First, as I mentioned, for short learning time, and we also offer small size class, and always live teaching, and we will record every session, so you will have the recorded video to review if you miss any lesson, and we will have rich learning resources, and also we will have cultural classes for each week, and students can learn the unique culture of China. Here is our course plan for our 2023 spring semester. The courses were designed for students with different language level, and you can see that from this table, you can see that we have 5 types of courses from 0 to HSK level 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and we also have 4 to 5 in all range So these are all group class, and we have different time slots. So please reach to China Admissions if you are interested in, and the teachers will lead you to reach us just to make sure to sign up. Here, there has an application deadline, and sign up by the deadline of each class registration, and which usually 1 week before the class starts, and the earliest one will be start from the February 20th. And there are many more options. So just anytime you would like to start a program, just reach to us. We can check and offer the suitable course for you. And these are the hours of each week, and there are also the tuition fee, and which is really cost effective. Okay, and this is the other benefits you can get if you apply our HSK online course. We have so many e-learning materials, which has the slides and teacher will share, and also I mentioned that video to review offline, and we have the survival Chinese, 50 most practical Chinese sentences in Chinese conversations. These are all free. We will offer to students, and we will also have the question and answer help online. Students can help you to answer your questions at any time. Also, we have the free culture courses for you to understand more culture in China. Okay, so also we have the HSK one-on-one improvement course, because sometimes some students, our international students are around the world, right? So some students may say that we have different time zone. If I'm not available at your proposed group class, or I already have a certain level of Chinese language proficiency, I just need a very intensive pre-examination guidance or skill training, or I have job requirements, not just to pass the HSK test. I want to practice my speaking and the listening or extra. We have different demand, right? So here we have HSK 101 improvement course to help. And this course is the most flexible, and it can be customized completely according to the needs of our students. So whenever you would like to study, just email us, and our students are always here to help. And to live in a foreign country, you must explore the destination and the city you are studying. And for these pictures, you can see that in DUI, you can have rich activities to join to experience the Chinese culture. And in your spare time, you also can help field trip and find the beauty of Dalian. And during holidays, you also can visit other cities of China, and the life will definitely colorful and unforgettable. Yeah, here are some pictures of Dalian, really beautiful. It deserves the Northern Pearl City and the Garden Cities. The name, yeah. Here are some pictures of our international students. They really enjoy life here. And now in China, no more lockdown anymore. So welcome to DUI and welcome to Dalian and to China. And please do not hesitate to contact us if you're interested in joining us to learn the Chinese language or apply DUI undergraduate program. And the programs I just introduced are already launched in China Admissions platform. And so please follow up if you are interested in. So thank you very much for your time, everyone. And if you have any questions, please write on the chat box. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your presentation. It was very thorough and definitely showed us how great it is to study at Dalian USoft. So I'm sure that if we have any further questions about it, it will be typed out in the question Q&A box down below. And we do have a question here, and it's about the programs, the bachelor's programs. So they are taught in English, is that correct?
Our all undergraduate programs are all taught in Chinese. No, all taught in Chinese. Yes, all taught in Chinese. We do not have program taught in English.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
Okay, great. So if anyone has any further questions for the teacher, please just leave them in the Q&A box down below, and be sure to add the university's name to it. That'll make it a lot easier for the teacher to answer. So thank you so much, Gao Chang.
Thank you, Saskia. I'm going to
you.
stop sharing. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, so next up, we have the University of Nottingham, Ningbo. Thank you so much, Victor, for joining. You are muted. Maybe you can unmute.
Yes, and I will share my screen now.
Okay.
Please wait for a while.
No problem. Okay, great.
Yeah, here it is. Can you see this?
Yes, I can see that. Yes.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Victor from Nottingham University, Ningbo, China. I'm currently the Deputy Director of the International Recruitment. Today, I would like to share some general information of our Ningbo campus and our unique advantages in international higher education. As you can see that we have the following main content to share with you: who we are, who we do, what we do, how can we change the world for the better, and how do we fit into and contribute to the local development, and how we shape the future. And who we are, our vision and our Nottingham global education system, as well as our achievement development. The vision of Nottingham University is a university without borders, which means that we embrace the opportunities presented by a changing world, and where ambitious people and a creative culture will enable us to change the world for the better. As you can see that there are 3 campuses globally for Nottingham University. We are arranged from University of Nottingham, UK, and it has more than 140 years history, and the member of the Russell Group. As well, we have 3 Nobel winners. Currently, the research power is ranked 7th in the UK, and our employability of our graduates are leading in the world higher education. The University of Nottingham, Ningbo, China is arranged from the Nottingham, UK, and is a key member for the Nottingham University's global education system. We founded our Ningbo campus from 2004, and we also have our Malaysia campus opened in 2000. As the first Sino-foreign university in China, we are leaders for international higher education and innovation, and are listed into the 60 major events in the 60 years of education in New China, published by the Ministry of Education, China. As our President Xi said, the establishment of Nottingham, Ningbo, China created a module for combining higher education in China with high quality education resources from abroad. This turn has set a precedent for China's education to go to the world, while also raising the level of higher education and injecting new vitality into this development. So the central government of China highlights our university very well. Since 2004, we born in Ningbo, and in 2006 and 2008, we are able to start to recruit master and PhD students, which is very quickly recognized by our government. And also in 2013, very important thing that the QAA, the Quality Assurance Agency of the UK for Higher Education, review and funds UNNC, has achieved its goal for giving students the Nottingham experience in China, which is very high remark to our university. And in 2019, we are ranked 55 in Best Chinese Universities ranking. In 2020, influenced by the COVID, our university is the first university to resume its in-person education after the COVID breaks. And in the recent years, we also reached a lot of achievement and got a lot of awards globally recognized. And in 2022, 11 members of staff were selected in the career long database and 15 members of staff in the single year database according to the 2022 version of World Top 100% scientists released by the Stanford University. What we do, of course, we deliver our undergraduate PG degree education. We also highlight the research knowledge exchange, innovation, entrepreneurship, as well as our global culture exchange and customized training for continued professional development. Our university, all the courses are taught in English, which means that English is a medium of instruction. And we have British style education. For example, it's a small class size, research-oriented, discussion-focused seminars, personal tutor system, which is identical with our UK campus. And we share the same textbooks and e-learning resources with Nottingham, UK. All the academic staff are either seconded from Nottingham, UK, or appointed internationally to the University of Nottingham standard. And with students, whatever they are from mainland China or from international community, they will get a degree from Nottingham University recognized by the Ministry of Education here and globally. Currently, there are more than 9,000 students on our campus, and influenced by the COVID, the ratio for international students currently is nearly 8%, but we are have the confidence that with your participation and engagement, the ratio will get higher. Also, we have a lot of international HMT staff, and the total ratio for international and HMT staff is around 60%. For our English language education, currently our city, Center for English Language Education, is one of the largest English teaching teams in the world. And it offers the first year's education for our 4-year programs. As well, if the students can finish their A-level or IB course, they can enter into the 3-year programs, which means that they are entered into the direct year for the entry. We offer 4-year and 3-year 2 modules of the education for the undergraduate degree studies. Next slide, we offering a selective of very popular and powerful programs in our undergraduate and the postgraduate taught programs. You can see from the sheet, as well as you can click into our website for the details. For the international qualifications, we are similar as our UK campus. So you can see we have year 1 training, which means the preliminary year, and the qualifying years entry, year 2 entry, and with different academic and language capacity requirements. From this September 2022, we open our new online application systems. The link is here, and you can very easily get into and get an account to submit your applications. And our admissions team, very high efficiency and professional team, will give you feedback as quick as they can, aside from our undergraduate and PGT programs, we also offer a lot of PhD training partnership and the PhD training programs. We work with very prestigious universities and the scientific research institute in China and worldwide. In the field of research and the knowledge exchange, currently the Nottingham University of Nottingham in China, we ranked highest for the research quality in the 2019 ARU Chinese Best Universities rankings. And you can see which is very challenging and very competitive research ability of our university. Also, we recruit world-renowned academics to contribute to local research development in key strategic areas so as to promote technology transfer and transformation. You can see our Professor Patrick Zhou currently is ranked in #1 in China in the area of information systems. And Professor Alan Chong currently is ranked 3 in China for the same area. And Professor Hin-Kai Chen ranked #11 in China in the area of industrial engineering. For our international students, you will be given a home-to-home experience because the university was awarded as the International Cultural Exchange Basis of Zhejiang Province. So we hold international competitions, 3 campus activities. We have International Education Week. We also deliver liberal arts courses, give you the opportunities to have the research base, and also have a lot of the arts festival, cultural exchange abroad, and Chinese Culture Month activities, and so on. The universities, for its around 20 years anniversary, is approaching. We found our campus in 2004, and I think 2022 will be our 20 years anniversary. So we currently have a lot of alumni from our undergraduate, postgraduate, and PhD programs. They have not only for Chinese students, but also we have our international students who are offered by the Schwarzman Scholars Programs of Tsinghua University. And also we have students got very famous Forbes 30 under 30 awards when they graduate from our university and come back to their countries for entrepreneurship and her own business. As a university sharing the international collaboration and communication, currently we have more than 150 university partnerships worldwide. We have partners in Europe, in Asia, in America, and also in Oceania. You can benefit the 2+1 or 3+X opportunities to study abroad and exchange programs by your designated majors. The university is fit into and contributed to the local development, which is highlighted by our leadership. So currently we have our China Beacon institutions, which we regard it as our Nottingham 2.0 development plan. And we are hiring world-leading research scientists and academic leaders to enrich the university's research and education capacity. We also contribute to China's aviation dreams and save costs for world's largest port, which is in Ningbo, by cargo through output. We work with a lot of industries and very famous companies to give our students not only the education opportunity, but also the internship and the cooperation and further study or further research opportunities. We have our on-location, in-location project, which is contributed to our university, which is located in Zhejiang province. For university, we have our vision, we have our mission, and we are preparing our students for the world. We attract and develop the best talent and create ideal environments to bring out their full potential. And we invest a lot to innovate and enable social innovation and progress through strengthened R&D investment and upgrading knowledge management system. We also contribute to SDG and lifelong learning and promoting the holistic development of learners, aligning our values with those with United Nations Sustainable Development Goals on Education 2030. We deepen civic and global engagement. All the university want to do is to inspire and aspire. So today, this slide is my presentation and share with you. And if you want to have more information, you can contact with China Admissions or myself during or after this session. Thank you.
Thank you, Victor, so much for your presentation. So are there any contact details like the email that the students can maybe email the university or get in contact with you?
As I will leave in the chat box and make everyone knows. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Okay, so next up, just again, if anyone has any further questions about University of Nottingham, Ningbo, China, just make sure to leave them in the Q&A below, and the teacher will be able to see it and then answer for you guys. Then we will be going to the next university, which is BLCU's Online Education College, Beijing Language and Culture University's Online Education College. Welcome, Angela.
Hi, Seth. Thanks for introduction. I will share my screen first. Okay, so can you see my screen right now?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, so hi everybody. This is Angela from Online Education College of Beijing Language and Culture University, or BLCU. So nice to meet you and good afternoon. So I will introduce our university's online programs. So I think a lot of you have heard our university before, Beijing Language and Culture University. And we are a university that directly under the Ministry of Education of People's Republic of China. And our university, BLCU, is known as the Mini United Nations. It is the only university of its kind in China that specializes in offering Chinese language and culture courses to foreign students. And in the area of teaching Chinese as a foreign language and promotion of Chinese culture, BLCU has the longest history, the largest size, and the most well-qualified academic faculty. And since our school's founding, we have trained some 224,000 foreign students from 189 countries and regions. And this is our university. And for us, we are the online education college of the university. We founded 20 years ago, and we are basically providing online education courses. Like we're taking eBLCU as our platform. It is eblcu.com is our platform. We focus on cross-border distance Chinese international education and international promotion of Chinese culture. So let me introduce our programs first. For our university, we have 3 kinds of different programs. So degree program, non-degree programs, intensive non-degree programs, and also non-degree program for part-time learning. So 3 parts. For the first 2 parts, it belongs to the International Admission Office of our university. If you are interested in learning here in our campus for a degree program or non-degree intensive program here in China, or you want the intensive course online, you need to contact our International Admission Office for the information. And here is the website of them. And for us, we only offer part-time learning, non-degree programs online. And here is our website, www.eblcu.com. And we are the online education college, and we only provide online courses, no matter there is COVID or not. So for us, for our courses, basically we have 3 parts. Chinese learning courses, Chinese culture courses, and also international Chinese teacher training course. So those are our programs, and I will introduce those programs later. So I will start from Chinese language program. And here I have a QR code on each page of my slides. If you have WeChat, you can scan this QR code to add me on WeChat. And in case you have further questions about our online courses, you can ask me later. And also you can leave your message to the Q&A part. If I have time, I can answer it later when I finish my presentation. Okay, then I will start my introduction. So for the Chinese language courses, basically we have 3 different parts. So general Chinese course, business Chinese course, and also Chinese course for children and youth. So general Chinese course, we have small group class and one-on-one class. So this is the group class. It is designed for students who want to study from HSK 1 to HSK 5. It's a part-time learning course. So 12 weeks per level. Altogether, we have 10 levels, start from beginning to HSK 5. Each of our level is 12 weeks. But as the level goes up, the learning material will be harder. So it will take longer time to finish one HSK level. For example, if you want to reach HSK 2, you need to finish our level 3. If you want to reach HSK 3, you need to finish our level 4 and 5. But if you want to finish our HSK 5, you need to finish our level 8, 9, and 10. Yes. So during the 12 weeks, you will have 1 class per week, which is live online with our Chinese teachers and a small group of students, usually 3 or 4 students is the common size. And each of the classes about 1 hour. And for a 12 weeks learning, you will need to pay 1,350 RMB for the tuition fee. And also you can check the course detail from China Admissions. Here is a small video about the course. You can take a quick look how it goes. Yes, and if you finish a 12 weeks learning, you can and pass the exam, final exam of the course, you can apply for a certificate from our university too. And some students may ask if I want a more personalized course or I want to study for HSK 6 or higher, what I can do. So you can choose this one-on-one online Chinese course. This course is more personalized. The learning speed, learning material can be customized. If you want to study more on like speaking, or you want to prepare for the HSK test, like coming soon, you need a tutor to help you, and this course may help you. And this course is calculated by class hours, not levels. So I can choose to have 30 classes to 150 classes. And here goes the price. And if you purchase more than 60 classes at one time, you will get some discount here. Okay. And also, if you're planning to do business or like work here in China in the future, maybe you need to study some Chinese for business occasion, and this business Chinese course may suit you. So this course is designed for students who have needs of learning business Chinese, work here in China, doing business with Chinese people. And the course is also a 12 weeks long per level. And each week you will have 1 lab lesson, which is about 1 hour with a Chinese teacher and a small group of students. And every week before the lab lesson, you need to study a little bit by yourself There are some videos or learning materials from the website. You need to watch it and study by yourself, and then you take the lab lesson. And then after class, you have some quiz and homeworks to do. So finish one level in 12 weeks. You can start from beginning, like we have 9 levels, start from very beginning to advanced level. You can all learn business Chinese. And our lab version, like 1 class per week and plus online materials and videos is 1,800 RMB per level. And if you are very busy, you don't have time to study live lessons, we also have auto version, only include the online videos. The auto version is 800 RMB per level, 12 weeks learning. And also a small video about that. Take a quick look. Yes, here is the business Chinese. And if you have kids, you want them to prepare Chinese and maybe like work here or study in China in the future, we also have a Chinese course for children and youth. And that is designed for students from 6 to 16. So for kids Chinese, we will use a different learning material with more like games, pictures. Also for some higher level students, we will have Chinese cultural things and also Chinese poems like that. This is the class moments. And here goes the prize. You can choose one-on-one, one-on-two, or small groups. Okay, so those are the online Chinese courses. Also, we have Chinese culture course. This one is the Contemporary China and Chinese culture course, which is taught in English. So if you are interested in learning China and Chinese culture and you don't know Chinese, you can choose this course. This course, we have 3 units, 15 topics. And here goes the topics here. You can choose to have one of the 3 units, or you have all of them. Here goes the price, 300 RMB per unit, and 900 RMB for all courses. And if you finish all of the courses, you can apply for a certificate from our school. And also you want to know like deeper about Chinese culture. Here we have the Chinese culture and today's China series courses. And this course is taught in Chinese with English subtitles about those topics. Those professors and teachers are all from very professional from their major. So if you are interested in those topics, you can choose this course. You can purchase just one topic or all of the 12 ones. So here goes the price, 100 RMB per lecture. And if you want the whole course is 1,000 RMB for 12 courses. Here is the topic again. Yep, that's the Chinese cultural courses. And for all of these courses, you can find it from China Nation from their website. And if you are Chinese, your Chinese is more than HSK 5, and you are planning to be a Chinese teacher in the future, or you are already a Chinese teacher right now, and you want some training from our school, because we are the most qualified Chinese teacher training university of our country. So this international Chinese language teacher training program may suit you. So this is a fully online Chinese teacher training course. So those course is like a video course plus online discussion plus homework So it's all online courses. So it has two packages. So package A is all about the language itself, and package B is more about teaching skills in Chinese. So this course require HSK 5 plus a Chinese level because all of the courses are taught in Chinese. This is a Chinese teacher training course. Those are the course names. So 1 to 5 is package A, 6 to 10 is package B. So you can choose either one or all of them. So finish either one package, you can apply for a certificate from our university. And here is an example of the certificate. Yeah. And here goes some information, how to contact us. This is our website, www.eblcu.com. You can find all of those courses from this website. And also this is my email, Chen Weijia is my Chinese name, at blcu.edu.cn. And also this is our public account. We will share some free Chinese learning tips. So if you're interested, you can follow us here with your WeChat. And if you have WeChat, you can scan this QR code. This is my WeChat QR code to add me. If you've got further questions, you want to contact me in the future, you can do that. Also, write me email is okay. And if you're interested in degree and full-time programs, you can contact our international admission office. Here goes the information. Also, China Admission will help you. You can contact them too. Yep. So then that's all for my presentation. Is there any question that may ask?
Thank you so much, Angela. So a question that we often receive, it's a question that always gets asked when it comes to learning Chinese, but for a lot of people who are beginners at studying Chinese, they don't necessarily know how long it takes to actually reach different levels of Chinese. I think the table you showed before, which shows how many courses it takes to study Chinese, maybe you can explain that again.
Okay, so let me go back to the levels here. Yeah, take the general Chinese group class, for example. So for maybe HSK 1, it is the easier one. So maybe you need 1.5 of our levels. You can finish HSK 1. And take HSK 3, for example. If you reach HSK 3 level, you can hold a daily conversation in Chinese. For example, if you want to live in here in China, maybe you need a HSK 3 level. Like you can buying things, ordering food, take a taxi, without any problem reach here. So if you want to reach HSK 3, you need to finish our level 5. One of our level is 12 weeks, 3 months learning. So yeah, you can find this course from China Admission from their website too. Yep. And if you want to be advanced level, at least maybe take our international Chinese teacher training course, you need at least HSK 5 level. So which is our level 10. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Angela, and thank you for your presentation.
Yep. Thanks, Seth. Thank you, everybody, and bye.
Okay, so thank you to all the universities for joining. I'm quickly just going to go over China admissions. So I'm just going to share my screen. Okay, so China Admissions is a platform that helps students, international students, apply to different universities in China, and then we also have global admissions that helps students apply to universities in other countries as well. We have over 180,000 registered students and have partnered with more than 1,500 different universities and have thousands of different programs to choose from. As you can see, the user interface is very easy to navigate. You can see this is the main screen, and you can choose whether you want to search by program type, foundation programs, bachelor's, master's, PhD, online programs, etc. or you could search by university or any kind of subject, like let's say economics. You could type that in there, and then it will give you all the programs that have economics majors. And then you can sort that further by price or by location, depending on what is right for you. It will also let you know which languages the programs are taught in. Some programs will be taught in English, some might be taught in Chinese. So be sure to keep an eye out for that. And it also gives you all the details of which documents are needed in order to apply for different programs. So different programs and different universities have different requirements for documents. So our values, China Admissions, we have our 5 core values, and that is that we care a lot about your applications. We want to make sure that you are able to get into the university that is your top choice, and that you are very satisfied with that. We're always learning, so we're always trying to make sure that we update our website as soon as we get any new information and are growing and improving. We focus and simplify to make sure that it shows you all the the most important parts when it comes to the application process and making it very easy for students. Excellence. We set and expect excellence in our work. And fast, it's important to have a sense of urgency and doing things fast. And that's why we have a goal to reply to any emails within 7 hours. So within 1 day, you'll be able to get an answer if you send us an email. Okay, so I can introduce our team here. We have Richard, who is the CEO, and then we have Nadia and me here, Saskia, who are the student recruitment managers. We have Rubelina, who's our content manager, and Beatrice, who's our video editor. And then with Global Admissions, which is our sister company that helps students apply to universities in other countries and not just in China, it looks like this, very similar to China Admissions. So it's very easy to use as well. And then if you would like to stay updated on anything that is happening when it comes to studying in China or on China admissions or the border situation, you can go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, China Admissions. This is also where this presentation will be recorded and it will be posted on there. So all of our previous online open days will be on there. And we also have our updates that come on there as well. It's updated very, very frequently. And we also have the same for global admissions. So if you're interested in hearing updates about studying in other countries as well, there are many different videos about studying in different countries. And we also have many campus tours about different universities in China. So it's definitely very interesting and very helpful if you're interested in getting some information before deciding which university you want to apply to. And then if you would like to contact us, you can scan the QR code here and you'll be able to be added to the WeChat group. Or you could search for programs at apply.chinaadmissions.com/search. Or you could email us at apply@chinaadmissions.com with any questions you have. And you can find us on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And our user face is also very easy to use on the phone as well. So thank you guys so much for joining our open day today. And thank you to all the universities who joined as well. If you guys have any further questions, please be sure to send an email to apply@chinaadmissions.com. Thank you so much for joining.